Hello, friends. How are you doing today? How is your week going? I hope you've been having a good week so far. It's almost Friday, yay! So something you've probably experienced during the course of this week is stress. Okay, so I'm sure like some of you have been stressed out. You're excited that it's gonna be Friday soon, and you can have the weekend to do nothing and to rest and to spend some time with your family. Well, today I actually want to be talking about how to mitigate stress, how to make sure that you don't, your stress levels are not so high, and how you can reduce them and manage stress on a day-to-day basis. Because I'm sure many of you are parents, you've got kids at home, you've got a full-time job, and you've got other extracurricular activities you have to do. And when you put all these things together, it's very easy for your life to be so busy that you do not have enough time for yourself, and you do not have you're not practicing ways to mitigate your stress or to reduce your stress levels. So I'd like to give you some helpful tips on how you can reduce your stress levels. But first, let's talk about some of the impacts of stress. We all know that stress really affects our sleep. When we're very stressed out, we can't really sleep very well. Our sleep is not as restful. It affects, our productivity at work. It affects our mood. Yeah, that's a big one. And it can affect things like your sex drive as well. It can also affect your digestion. The more stressed you are, your body produces cortisol, which is actually not very good for your digestion. And if you see some animals, when they get stressed, they actually throw up. Like they get rid of their food so they can move. And to be in this state of fight versus flight constantly, which is created through stress, it's not actually healthy for you. It can be catabolic for your muscles, it can be catabolic for your brain. It can really, break things down in your body. So it's very, very important that you practice some tips on a daily basis regularly to make sure that you're not allowing your stress levels to be too high. We are always going to have some amount of stress in our lives, but the goal is to make sure that it doesn't overwhelm us or take over everything else, and it doesn't overburden us, and we can still be productive, we can still spend time with family, we can still do the things that we truly love to do. So here are four tips I would like to give to you today that you can use to mitigate stress, to reduce your stress levels. And the first one is let it go. So if you're facing a situation where you have really not much control over, it's quite important that you just let it go. If you cannot control it, then there's nothing you can do about it. So don't stress over things you cannot change. For example, don't stress about how to solve corona, except if you are on the forefront of trying to provide a vaccine or something. There's no point in stressing about how the world is going to be in the next 1 year, in the next 10 years, with corona. There's no point. All you can really do is to wake up every day, do your best for that day, and go to sleep. So the things you cannot control, just let them go. The things you can control, focus on them and improve them, and be in control of them. But if you cannot control a situation, just let it go. Number two, make sure you shift your focus. So shift your focus from stressing about the problem to the solution. What solutions can you put in place to make sure that you solve this problem that is creating stress? So for example, if you've got a relationship with a friend that is broken down, you don't know what to do about it and it's causing you to be stressed, why not reach out to them instead of focusing on the stress levels, that instead of focusing on the fact that the relationship is being broken down, or something is going on with it that you do not like. Why not focus on building it up? Why not focus on reaching out to the friend and trying to restore the relationship? Or if you're at work and you've got too much workload and you're really stressed about that, why don't you do something like delegate some of those activities if you can, or find a way to solve it. Talk to your boss, talk to other colleagues to see how if you can spread your work around, or if you can create a plan to make sure you can get through the workload. Things like that. So make sure you're not so focused on the problem that you don't have enough energy to put into the solution, because at the end of the day, it's the solution that's going to actually change your life. It's not the problem in and of itself. The next one is to move. Exercise has been shown to really, really help reduce your stress levels. It's really helps your brain. It increases the oxygen in your blood. It allows greater flow of blood and oxygen to your brain. It just helps you. It releases good hormones that would actually help your body feel good, and it helps you sleep. As well. There's so many benefits to exercise. So if you can, go for a walk, go for a jog, do something that you enjoy, that gets you moving. So get up and move. Don't allow the stress to keep you down. Don't sit too much in it. Get up and move, and you'll find that when you get back, things would actually be significantly better because you've taken your mind off the stress, and you focused on your mind on doing something that is productive and something that is also good for your body. So it's quite important that when you feel like you're too stressed, take a break, do some exercise, and then you can come back to it feeling refreshed. And lastly is meditation. I have found meditation to be significantly beneficial to reducing stress. Just taking about 10-15 minutes. I like 15 minutes. I put a timer on my wristwatch, and I just take 15 minutes to focus on some good things, and I just empty my mind of all the stress, and I focus on some positive thoughts and some positive things that I would like to get. And from doing that, by the time I come back out of it, I feel a lot better. I feel more in control of the situation, and I feel like I have more space and more energy in my body to resolve the situation. So if you looking for apps that would really help with meditation, something like Headspace is very, very good. Or you can also check out on YouTube. There are different things, or on Apple as well, iTunes or Spotify. There's some podcasts or meditation channels that you can listen to that can really help you. If you're religious, there are some things you can also read in the Bible or in your books, whichever book pertains to your religion, that can be very, very good for you to reduce your stress levels and helps you meditate and focus on some good things that you want. So those are the 4 tips I have for you today. Make sure that you practice one of these on a regular basis. And if you're already practicing some of this, please leave a comment below. For example, I practice meditation, I practice exercise, and a few other things as well. So make sure you please leave a comment below to let me know what you're doing, or if you're not doing any of them, which one of them would you like to begin to do on a daily basis to manage stress and to make sure that you're living as healthy as you possibly can. So how can I help you? 3 ways. The first one, please subscribe to my videos and my newsletter on a week to make sure that on a weekly basis you're getting everything I release. They're all free resources which can really, really help you. And second, please download your free ebook, which is called Developing a Healthy Relationship with Food. It will really help you change your mindset about food. We eat food every day, 3 square meals, even sometimes much more than that. And if you don't have a good relationship with the one thing you put into your body to give you energy, it's quite possible for that to actually be a stress factor as well. So make sure that you download this free ebook. It will help you very, very much to develop a healthy relationship with food. And number 3, please reach out to me if you like to book a free one-on-one call just to talk about your health and how I can help you. There are no obligations to it. It's for free. Just you and I will have a chat and to see the ways I can give you some tips that would just totally improve your health from where you are. Okay. So thank you very much and have a fantastic week. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.